right, y'all. What is up? How are y'all doing today? Glad to see everybody coming in now, but I do have a bone to pick with you guys. So I actually don't really look at my analytics on YouTube that much, but I did see that, you know what, 85% of y'all that watch my stuff don't subscribe. So what the heck? Come on, we got to get that number. We got to get that number down a little bit. We got to get some subs, man. Come on, 85% of y'all. Let me get some subs, and also sub to everybody that is going to be on this panel today, because we do have an amazing one, and it's kind of different. This one's a little different, honestly. And I'm glad, we got a little bit of difference, throughout the week. So that's cool. Austin couldn't be here today. I know you guys love Austin. He couldn't be here today, but we do have an awesome substitution for him. And then and Danny couldn't be here today as well, but we have an awesome substitution for him as well. So hopefully you guys enjoy this show. It was a fun one to put together. We have some good personalities in here, but let me actually, come out with the one person that is always here too. We do have Zio right here. What is up? How are you doing?
What's up, man? I'm doing great. I'm excited to be back here again. I think we have a great lineup, and I'm excited for all the new panel members that are going to be on here for today, and the special guest. Super excited to discuss some of the things that he does. So thank you for having me, and I hope everybody's having a good night as well. So yeah.
Thank you, Zio, for being here. You're awesome.
Gotcha, man.
Yeah. So the next guy, he has been on the show before, but he hasn't been on in a while, and you guys know and love this guy as we usually do. Mr. freaking Boba right here. How are you?
What is up?
What is up, man?
Doing good, man. Doing good. How's everybody?
We are doing good. Good. It looks like the chat's doing good too. Everybody's talking.
Beautiful to see everyone.
Yeah, love. And you said you have your reptiles behind you too. That's even more beautiful to see. You got a little new setup.
Lizards, snakes over here.
Yeah.
Grounded.
I wish we could see them a little bit more, but that's all right. We don't need to scare anybody here. But we have someone coming back, though. Someone coming back right here, Mr. freaking Sneaker. What is
man? Oh, what is up, everybody?
Oh,
yeah, I'm back, baby. I'm back. Joey, thanks so much, man, for having me on. I know I haven't been on in a while, but yeah, I didn't really have too much going on tonight, so figured I'd pop in, and yeah, anytime I can make it, I'll try to make it. But yeah, man, thanks so much for having me on. I miss being on, but life has been calling me a lot lately, unfortunately. But yeah, man, super excited to talk with you guys. Carlos, good to see you again. Boba, good to see you again. Dude, I need that shirt, bro.
I know
want that Boba Fettuccine shirt.
I noticed that too.
That's a dope shirt.
Yeah, we got to talk. I need to get me one of those for real. I would actually get one of those and wear it. That is dope. But yeah, thanks, Joey, man. I'm really excited to chat with you guys, and yeah, looking forward to it.
Of course. So I hope the wolf pack don't come and jump me. So we'll hope they're
I don't
lenient on
control
me.
those guys. They're feral.
Snatching Steve.
But guys, we do have an amazing special guest this week. You guys have seen him in the chats. If you've seen him on Instagram, amazing work, and we'll get a little bit more into that as well. But we got Mr. Action in the Box today.
Good evening, fellow collectors, people on the chat. I'm very happy to be here today. I'm very excited. Really, it's an honor to have been invited for this live. Thank you very much, Joey. This community is fantastic, very active, very welcome. Mm-hmm. Since the first moment I started to chat in the lives and interact with the community, I felt welcome.
Yeah.
Hello, Steve. Hello, Carlos. Hello, Paul. My name is Ricardo. Nice to meet you. Today, for sure. I will do my best to be a good guest for you guys.
Of course.
Let's try.
So, like I normally have questions for the guests, so I will get to that, but we are going to talk to some of the chat in here real quick before we get into that. So we do have the movie canon in here, and the movie canon was so nice earlier. So I was on Brother Cousins a little bit before this, and me and Brother Cousins were on there, and the movie canon was like, he said Collector Joey and Brother Cousins together. It's like Wolverine and the Deadpool movie. I was like, bro, that was the coolest thing you freaking said. That was awesome. Thank you so much. He's saying hello everybody. Was debating on getting John Wick for a second, but instead ordered Affleck Batman tactical suit. Since I'm trying to collect all the Batman movie iteration figures, I still want Wick though. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Wick is gonna. We'll talk about it later. I was gonna say it's gonna sell out fast, but we'll talk about that later. We got Tolta in here as well. Hello. Some guy, as always, in all of our streams, always showing love, bro. Most active freaking guy, man. I swear, he's awesome.
He's some guy.
Yeah. MB Dyson as well. Hello. MB Dyson, is your name Miles? Because I know that that Brother Cousin called you Miles. I'd like to call you Miles if it is. Yomo in here always showing us love with the copper drop. Yes. Hopefully we'll get him as a sub one day. If somebody can't make it, we'll have him on here. And then we do got Mr. Classy Thomas himself in here saying, hey boys, what's happening? Nothing much. We're just chilling. Christian Cooper as well, always active in all of our stuff too. Awesome guy. Awesome
person, man.
Yeah. Let's see who else is in here. We got Danny, my boy, Dan the Investor. That's one of my good friends in real life, good childhood friend. Awesome guy. Brick is in here. What is up, Brick? Nice to see you in here as well. Sub to Brick. He has an awesome channel. I think he just came out with a new video, right? Ranking his collection. Is that right? What, I forgot. Do you know?
Yeah, he did like top 25 in his like Hot Toys in his collection.
Yeah. So make sure y'all check that out. Let's see. We got another Danny in here. What is up? We got good old Spotchka saying, "What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Or everyone? Sorry I couldn't make it tonight. It's okay. It is okay. Trust me. If you ever can't make it, it's totally fine." We got Mike Latoris in here. Hello. Let's see. Oh, Ben Thomas is in here. I had the pleasure, or me and Zio had the pleasure of meeting Ben Thomas in person.
Yes, we did. He was really chill too.
Yeah, he's as nice as he is on the streams. In real life. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah. Primetime Reviews. Hello. Glad to see you in here as well. I think I've seen you in here once before too. I'm glad you came back. Thank you. The freaking Ren's Talented Tino, my Beetle brother, bro. He loves the Beatles so much, and so do I. I'm glad he is in here too. Let's see. Graham is in here. Hello, Graham. Oh no, the wolf pack is coming.
Oh, it's coming. Shit.
Oh man, we gotta. It's my bad, Graham. My bad.
The pack is gathering.
I know. Starting to hear the howling.
We just need D-Lo now, and then that's it. Let's see who else joined up in here. I think that's it for right now, guys. If you are just coming in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that subscribe button for everybody in here. Reversio, Boba Fettuccine, Action in the Box, and Evil Sneaker. So let's get into this. So Action in the Box.
Yes.
Ricardo. I'm saying it with the wrong accent, but
no
you
problem.
Know what I mean.
I have the wrong accent also. From Brazil, from Portuguese. Don't worry.
No, you're good. So I want to ask you a few questions. So first off, I will ask you, when did you start collecting? That's just 1/6 figures.
Yes, just 1/6 figures. Yes, and it was during pandemics, as many others. The first time I had contact with a Hot Toys video review was in January 2022.
Okay.
Before that, I didn't have any idea that such kind of thing could exist.
Yeah.
I remember that the video was Hot Toys Iron Man Mark 85 Battle Damage from Avengers Endgame. A badass figure, a lot of accessories made of metal. At that time, I didn't understand the term diecast, for instance.
Yeah.
and a whispering voice said, "You need to buy this doll." No, it's crazy. And the guy on YouTube leave a link for Toys Wonderland. It was not Justin. If you are thinking about him, it was a guy from Brazil. But when I saw the price and did some calculations about customs taxes, costs for shipping, I gave up. In order to give you an idea, a $200 figure with custom taxes and shipment will cost more than $500 to get here on my hands. More than 2.5 times the original price. But yes, it's expensive, our tax here. And but those images from Iron Man didn't leave in my mind. That voice saying, "This is good, this is very good." And before this day, after this day, I start to seek more videos on YouTube to understand how could be exactly a Hot Toys, 1/6 scale action figure, where to buy, how to buy. I saw a lot of videos from you guys. And 1 month later, on February 2022, the same guy did a review for Hot Toys Pennywise.
Wow.
And I couldn't resist, and I bought it from Sideshow. And on March, my first 1/6 scale figure arrives, and that's how I started this path without turn back options.
To get that first figure, it's like,
yes,
it's addicting.
Yes, addicting, very addicting. All the process. And 2 years to get a figure.
I know. Now it's weird because when you get in this, like in the collecting, like this, it's like money. Whenever someone says, "Oh, this is $250," you're like, "Oh, that's a hot toy," you know. Or it used to sound like a lot, but now it doesn't. And then also with time, a year is like, dang, a year, like it's still like with these hot toys, it makes it seem like it could either make it feel like it's longer, how bad you want it, or shorter, how much you don't want it. So it's weird. Like you're like, dang, that figure came out already. It's crazy. But yeah, so I did check out a lot of like your collection on Instagram. So I was looking at that, and I actually wanted to show people kind of we'll go with the second question, then we'll do that. Yeah. So I want to know how you came up with your name. How did you come up with your name?
Oh, this is a very interesting question. The name Action the Box came from a long process.
Okay.
You see, once my first action figure arrived at the Pennywise, I thought, this is a piece of art, very delicate, expensive. How can I display it to protect it from dust, from humidity, and distracted hands? Yes. Then I have the idea to buy an acrylic case, but I couldn't find a good one with a good price and the perfect size for the figure. For my luck, there is a company near my house that works with acrylic, and I could order from them the way I needed, with 40 centimeters high and a base measuring 20 by 20 centimeters. And this piece came to me. And when I put the Pennywise inside the case, I looked to him and thought that something was missing. Only a figure inside a acrylic box. And then I decided to put an image as a background. Later, I did a new base for him. And the idea to create a scene from the movie inside that box came to my mind. And I started to create these dioramas. New figures came to my collection and for each one, I ordered a new acrylic case and start creating dioramas to represent scenes with them.
Yeah.
And at this point, I was delighted with my collection. And I decided to open a channel on YouTube to share it. And also the Instagram. And of course, I need a name for the channel.
Can I show
yes,
your stuff?
Of course. Yes.
Okay. You guys,
problem.
this is just fire. So
amazing masterpieces here, man.
So here,
yes, this is my first one.
This is the first one. This was the first one I ever saw.
Look at
that.
that.
Oh yes.
This is beautiful. And I loved this scene too. I think this is one of the best scenes in the movie.
Yes, very, very.
But like I get what you mean now. It's like what's going on in the box, like action. Like,
action.
Yeah.
Yes, it's an action inside a box. And this word action has a double meaning. Action for the moment a scene starts to be recorded in the movie, like action, and action figure. You know, both of them coexist inside a dome.
Yeah,
that's the idea.
It's a great concept. Like you really did knock it out of the park with that. You're capturing that moment in that action sequence in that movie, in that specific casing, and man, like this is like, I mean, this is what I expect from like premium companies here. You know, like this is like I think about like if anybody wanted to come out with something more premium than InArt, this is the way to go. Like this is the way to display it, right? So this is like this,
and
I think
everything looks perfect.
Yeah.
And let me see. Hold on. Let me. I'm gonna show. He has a lot more too. It's crazy.
Yes, the last one is from Neil.
Yeah. Well, let me show you. He also does this too. Ricardo, he shows you kind of how to do it a little bit, you know, and which I really do appreciate. Like when people put like after the fact that you've made it, they show how you do it. That's just what I really love. And he shows that this is all made out of foam, guys. So
oh wow,
that is just amazing. I love it.
Cool.
Very cool.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me go to the other one.
Whoa.
Look, he has all these guys.
The Jon Snow is one of my favorite ones.
I
really like
this
I
one here.
really like that one.
With some snow.
I really like that one.
That one's so good.
I remember seeing this. I don't remember when you posted this one specifically. It's been a while. Yeah, and I remember seeing it. I don't know if it was here on YouTube, but man, like I remember thinking like I want a Jon Snow figure just to do something like this one day. And so now with InArt coming out with the Game of Thrones line, we'll see what they do.
Okay.
You know, like I'm gonna have to contact Action in the Box for a.
Oh, I can help you with some ideas and some techniques.
Bro, it looks like it's legit snowing in there too. That's crazy.
It does. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah. No, and there's a video of it all. I think it's somewhere around here. There's a video of the whole thing. Oh, here it is, right here.
Yeah.
So this is kind of, bro. Like I even sent this to my girlfriend. I was like, bro, look at this. This is crazy. And
I'm very happy with you guys.
Yeah,
because we do it. I do this with love and passion.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Yes, because I love these movies. I love these scenes.
And let's see. Hold on. So while we're looking at this, we'll still have this on here, and I can still ask you a question. That's cool. Yeah. There's a part 2 to this too. I'll get off of that while you answer this next one as well. Yeah.
That boulder. That boulder. That boulder, is it made out of foam too?
Oh, I call isopor in Portuguese.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't know. It's something like yes.
Yeah. So.
Ooh,
let me ask you. So how many figures do you have? Like, and like, what's the main like IP that you collect? The main like line. It looks like you have just a whole bunch of lines.
Yes. Today I have 22 figures.
Okay.
And 8 pre-orders to come. and probably I will have more 2 pre-orders after this show. Let's see what I copy or drop.
Yeah.
And I did. If I did a code count, will be Star Wars because it represents the 15% of my entire collection today. Is the mainly IP, but I don't consider myself as an IP collector.
Yeah.
If you look to my videos, you will see a variety of IPs, brands, and genders, some terror figures. I think I collect moments from my life. That's the idea. Every figure I choose has an emotional connection with my life, movies from my childhood, movies that have touched my heart, games that I love to play, scenes that makes me remember my moments with my parents, my friends, my sons, my wife. All these scenes I represent as an action in the box turn on an affective memory on my brain. That's the idea. For instance, the first Gump, it was I used this music in the entrance of my wedding. For instance, Mission Impossible, it was my music when I entered in my wedding, and that's why I've got those figures.
Okay, all right. I love this so much. Like this is like, you know how people usually have like a big collection and all that with all the figures. Like this is something like where you only have 22 figures, but this is probably one of the best collections that I have ever seen. Like I really do think that. I honestly
Vader,
do.
man,
you're really beautiful.
I really want that Vader setup right there.
Yes, this is the one from Sideshow.
Yeah, that Vader, like the display with how it's set up is just so cool, man.
I love it. But that was kind of all I had to ask you. That's usually the 3 questions that I ask. But here's that Vader a little close. I like how you put the lights on there too. The lights look good.
Yes,
I love that. That looks great.
There's just so it's cool. It's cool seeing like there's just so much like there you have the figure, but there's so much more than the figure there too. You know what I mean? It just really brings it all together. It's really
what
nice.
a great detail.
Yeah,
and everything's very nicely scaled. Everything looks.
Yes,
scaling's really well done.
I am an engineer.
Oh wow!
Oh, nice.
Yes,
That explains
it. That explains a lot. All right.
That's like cheating.
That's cheating. That is cheating.
I know. But I work with informatics, with computers.
Yeah.
You know what else was really good is the weathering and finish on the pieces are also very well close to the tone of the figure. You don't have too much of a vibrant background to a figure that doesn't match the scenery. So that's something that I think is really fantastic in your work that I keep seeing over and over again. It's like the painting, the paint job, and the weathering and all that application matches and adds just more depth and grit to the figure itself. So man, it's fantastic.
So much. And like as a Breaking Bad fan too, like I did like the barrel and stuff, but mine did not come out. Like I made everything. I made the you know the stuff right here. I made that. But that's cool that you also do like the floor as well. Like this looks like real tile. You have like the beakers in here and stuff. I did like with the money too, because this whole barrel isn't filled with money, right? It's just like
no.
Yes,
yes. I put other papers there.
I love it.
And then a little bit of money in the top.
Yeah, that makes it look like it's filled up.
Yes.
And this one too. This one got me as well. The
I need to do something to use this other head sculpt. I need to do something, and then I did that.
That's
This was one of the first ones I saw too from you. Yeah, this is
you guys
crazy.
Cool.
Oh man, this is beautiful. And the fact that you like made it to
wild.
scale with like make it look like it blends in with the Hot Toys base as well, which that's
yes.
So
yes,
I love it.
I try to use all the accessories.
Yeah.
It's a shame you put these accessories inside the box.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So if you guys haven't followed Action in the Box yet, I really recommend it. So if you're on the replay or whatever, make sure you check out Action in the Box. You guys are gonna see some really cool stuff. But yeah, that was basically it for the questions though. I hope they weren't too hard on you.
No, thank you.
Okay.
I love it.
Yeah, because I always see you in the chats, and I'm like, man. Let me check it out real quick. And I already had followed you. I'm surprised I haven't seen it. Maybe I was looking at like a few other things that you had posted, like this Neo too. Looks really cool as well. But let me get back to the figures that we're going to talk about so we can get into it. Let's see. Open this up. All right, guys. So first off, this got literally. I clicked end last week on Copper Drop end, and then right away, I think Austin shows me a picture. Look, and it's freaking Grand Admiral Thrawn. I was like, bro, we're gonna talk about it right there.
I didn't believe him too. I was like, there's no way that just happened after that just ended.
That's how it always goes.
Let me see. Actually, let me see if anybody was talking about your stuff over here. Ricardo, let's see. Action in the Box has a great setup, so unique and one of a kind. It really is.
Thank you, Graham.
Yes, Aaron Collects is in here as well. Hello, Aaron. I've seen you on a few other shows as well. Glad to see you, popping off on these streams. Loved it. Yomo is here as well. Let's see. Action in the Box is so good. Yes.
This is my son. This is my son.
Oh, yeah. Hello. Glad.
Yes.
Glad you got people in here. I love it.
Thank you, Joel.
That's the type of display I'm hoping to do in the future with my figures. Great job. Yeah, like that. That's kind of how I started too, is doing dioramas. Like sorry, I'm kind of hiding you. I really started on that, but then it got a little messy for me. So I just started doing this, and it just ended up being what
Try again.
Yeah, try. Yeah, I'll try sometimes.
Yeah.
Brick is one of the best setup I've ever seen. Wow. Yeah, Brick.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you.
Thank you, Brick.
Wow, some guys saying, wow, very impressed. SpongeBob SquareBalls is also saying, Action in the Box, your work is spectacular. I love seeing your talent. Yeah, I mean, it's
100%.
Beautiful setup. Ben Thomas is saying as well. Prime example of how your display is more important than how many figures you have.
Absolutely.
That is 100%.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we're gonna. Yeah. So we're going to get into this, guys. Just wanted to give a little praise to my boy over here. So you guys check that out. Follow him. So we're going to start off. We're going to go down the line with reverse Zeo. So is this a cop or a drop for you? And whatever you want to say about it, you can.
Man, honestly, like when I first saw this, I was like, man, it's fantastic. But the way that right now my collection is going, this is not a priority for me, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Just because I feel like I don't have that connection with him because I haven't seen a lot of the animated series shows yet. So for me, it's going to be a drop just because right now it just doesn't fit the collection or the direction that I'm going. But I'm like always, I'm happy for the people that are getting it and are super excited for him. So it's going to be a drop for me.
Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm also going to be doing a poll down there, so everybody in here can vote with us. You guys can do Copper Drop with us. So I just did the poll down there. Make sure you hit that vote button. Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah. Boba. What is this? A Copper Drop for you? You guys, I'm gonna put some music on so y'all can hear something at least. Thank you, Steve, for telling me.
This is a drop for me, unfortunately. Not because it sucks or anything. Mm-hmm. Just because I'm not collecting the Ahsoka. This Ahsoka line, they have just gone berserk with quality-wise. Every figure in this line is this is an entire line of grails. Everything is just awesome about it. I'm not getting any of them really because I also never watched Rebels or Clone Wars or anything like that. So the only thing I know about these characters is from what I've seen on the show, which is awesome, but not something that really heavy duty resonates with me.
Okay. All right. I would think that you would have got it because, you're a big Star Wars guy over here. Oh, no, wait. Right. Star Wars, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I forget if it's Marvel or Star Wars. Because Marvel, you do Marvel too, right?
I dabble.
Yeah. That's what I thought. It was either you were in Marvel and then dabbled into Star Wars, or Star Wars and dabbled into Marvel.
No,
which one it was?
Heavily Mandalorian.
Yeah.
A little bit of Rogue One. Mm-hmm. And lots of Doctor Strange.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know you. Doctor Strange. Your Doctor Strange setup is crazy.
Yeah.
So Steve, I already know what this one is for you, but tell the people out there. Well, I know you've already said it too, like on.
This
on
is unfortunately a drop for me.
It's a freaking opposite day.
I was like,
man, you already know Thrawn's coming home, man. Come on, this is an automatic cop for me. This is a must. This is a must in my collection for sure. I mean, I've also watched all the animated stuff, and just this figure is just like Boba said. They've been nailing the Ahsoka line, like just every. I'm getting all the figures that they've announced so far. I'm getting. Mm-hmm. It's probably going to keep going. Like, this is a line I'm probably going to be all in on just because I love Rebels. I love I was really high on the show, really enjoyed it. Thrawn is a really important character. They absolutely nailed the figure. Like, this is Thrawn.
Yeah.
100%. It looks so good. The outfit looks really good. He's going to be really cool to pose. Like, if you have Tarkin or Krennic or like Vader, he's going to look so cool next to them too.
He's easy to pose too. I like that.
Yeah.
He's like, he's a figure that you don't really need. I mean, action in the box. You're going to do something really cool with this if you were to get this figure. For me, he's a figure in my display where like he can stand alone. He doesn't really need anything. I think like the Chimera accessory is pretty cool. But this dude just like, he can stand. You can put him in just like a really nice pose and just have him, he can be a standalone. He doesn't really even need a lot of accessories. I think like the blue against the white looks really cool. The red eyes look really good. Also, like there's a lot of this face sculpt has so much detail. If you look like at comparisons of like him next to the actual actor, like, you know, one thing I noticed with the head sculpt is like you can actually see like that indent in his forehead.
I was going to tell you that.
Come down.
Yeah,
you know
can
what
see
I mean?
it more.
This sculpt is amazing.
Yeah,
you can see like you can tell they just put these details into the face sculpt that just look really, really good. They've been nailing it with the with like the blue characters. Cad Bane's another one. There's something about like when they get like these like different colors, like Hera's another one. When they get like these different colors, they just like they've been spot on. So yeah, I'm really excited for this one. Definitely, I didn't pre-order it yet. I'm probably going to, but yeah, this is definitely a cop for me. Super excited about this figure.
Yeah, this one. Is this the same blue as Cad? It looks like it.
Yes.
I would think so. Like it looks pretty similar. It'd be, I guess you have to put them side by side to for sure tell, but it looks pretty similar. I would imagine it's pretty close. I don't know exactly.
They're related.
I don't know. I can't say for certain, but yeah, it's got to be pretty close.
Okay, all right. And remember, guys, you guys can vote down there and come with us on this journey of Copper Drop. But Mr. Action in the Box, what you thinking? Is this a cop or a drop for you? I can see you doing some type of panel behind this guy or something. You know,
a lot of things.
Yeah.
But Ahsoka Show is giving us with Hot Toys a very good line of figures with Sabine, Hera, Chopper, and if I get this one, I will need to get all the other figures because they are so beautiful, so detailed. This Thrawn here, I think the only problem is the boots that is probably splatter. And I think about the materials before I try to get some figure because of the cost and how long this figure will be able to be displayed. And this one for me is a drop.
Okay.
Because I need to think about others figures, but it's I love it. This figure, I love it.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Yeah, a self-presence for it's very, very good for it.
What is this stuff right here? I'm pretty sure, Steve. What is this thing coming? It looks like pins, but what is that?
I don't know like exactly what that thing is called.
Mike should know, maybe. Mike probably knows.
Mike.
There's also a few people that jumped in here as well while we were talking about this.
I know you can take this off.
What?
From the
Oh, you can
take those like little things always come out of the jacket.
Yes.
They've got a name. I'm not exactly.
It's been on other figures too. Like
Tarkin has them.
Tarkin, that's what I was thinking. Okay.
Yeah, Krennic too.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Krennic has them. I think like they kind of all these like Imperial like officer outfits pretty much have them. They've got a name. I don't know what I'm blanking on what it's called, but
okay. Daniel Brancato joined. Hello, Daniel. How are you?
Ricardo was trying to figure out how to put a whole Star Destroyer in the base, you know?
Yeah.
You got to buy a big acrylic box for that one. We got Mike saying entire line of rails. Yes, it is. Great looking figure from Brick. I think it's a little lighter blue, maybe. It might be. I could see that. Too. 12-inch Moose Streams in here as well. Had the pleasure of meeting him as well. What a nice guy. I remember he had his Patriots shirt on, and I was like, "What are you doing with that on?" but that's a story for a different time. Bane looks lighter blue. I mean, but I have to see them side by side. Yeah. 12 inch. She's saying, "What's up?" Let's see, pin caps. That's what I thought too, Miles.
Yeah, they're code cylinders. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Code cylinders.
Yeah.
Dang, we're gonna have to have a battle between y'all two on who knows more Star Wars.
Yeah, was the knowledgeable one here.
Let me end the poll real quick. We do have 16 votes, so this is actually at drop is 56% and cop is at 43% out of 16 votes. So that's a pretty good sample size. I would say over 10 is a good sample size. But that's where the people think about this one. Now, y'all ready to go to the next one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Next one's going to be the newly released freaking Grand Inquisitor. Sorry, I was thinking Admiral Thrawn, but the Grand Inquisitor. Now, I was just talking about this on Brother Cousin's stream as well. And this thing looks amazing. I think it looks really good. There's a way to do the USB. I didn't show it on here, but it's like a little box and you plug it in and it's different. But the main thing that I noticed about this figure is that the eyes are not. It's not a per system or SIRS, whatever. It's not individual rolling eyeball function. It's just the regular head, and I mean it looks good. But now that we've been spoiled by the moving eyeballs, I can notice it a lot more. I can notice the difference. You could kind of tell right here that these aren't rolling eyeballs. So. Unfortunately, I fell into it like now, or we all kind of did, because like now you can notice it, and they're not like they're not depth. The depth of the eyes are not as much as they are with rolling eyeballs. I mean, it's not a deal breaker by any means, but we can notice those little things here and there. That's kind of what my point was. But we're gonna start from the bottom now. We're gonna start with you, Ricardo. Is this a cop or a drop for you? And in the comment section, I'm gonna do a poll for you guys as well. Y'all can vote again. But go ahead.
This is the first figure for the show, right? The Obi-Wan.
No,
right?
they had the trooper, right?
The Purge Trooper.
Trooper.
The Purge Trooper was the first one. I guess it technically released a while ago now. Yeah.
It's a drop for me because there is nothing with me like a memory or even the show. I didn't see the show.
Oh, you didn't?
No, this one I didn't.
Okay.
And I need to see to try to think about it.
It's pretty good. I
but
liked
it's
it.
Oh yeah, really. But my son didn't like it, and then I thought I don't know.
Oh, well, I mean, I like it for the scenes, not really the story, I guess you can say.
Okay.
Yeah. So. You got a drop on that one?
Yes, I dropped this one.
All right. Steve, what about you?
Yeah, this is a cop. I pre-ordered this. This is a cop. Yeah. This one's
I didn't know
home.
if you did or not. I thought
I did. I pre-ordered this. I pre-ordered this a little late. I pre-ordered this a little later. He ended up going waitlist, but then I ended up finding a pre-order. So pre-ordered him a little bit later in the game. But yeah, definitely a cop for me, man. He's a really I think I always like to take advantage of when, especially in Star Wars, when they release figures and characters that are a little bit more unique outside of just like a typical like human character in Star Wars. Like he's a unique character. He's got a really unique look that like those types of figures to me always stand out on the shelf. As far as eyes go, like I'm like kind of a big advocate when it comes to like if everything had rolling eyes, that would be awesome. I think it adds a lot of value to the display and how exactly you want your figure to look. But this figure I think can get away with the way that the eyes are set, because you also have like the red going down his eyes. So like I think having that lineup of his eye right in line with the red looks to me like probably like the most menacing look. So I probably like wouldn't roll the eyes on this anyways, to be honest. I like the look that he has, like in with how his like the symmetry of his the paint is on his face. But yeah, so he's like another character that has a lot of history in like the animated shows. So I know a lot of people probably like, if you haven't seen that, you're probably not going to care too much about this character. But I I enjoyed Kenobi. I enjoyed the show a lot, actually. but also I'm a huge Obi-Wan fan. Like you guys know,
not biased at all.
Yeah, he's my favorite kid. Obi-Wan's a goat to me, you know. So, but I really enjoyed the show. Like I'll take all things Obi-Wan. Yeah, the goat, man. Just give me more things Obi-Wan. But yeah, this is gonna be another thing. Is like I think you got to think about how this figure is gonna look like next to a Darth Vader or something. You know what I mean? Like him posed next to like everybody. Well, I shouldn't say everybody, but like I know a lot of people are excited for Kenobi Vader. You know what I mean? Like he's probably my most anticipated figure right now.
Me too.
And like this makes me want to get 2 Kenobi Vaders because like I want to have I'm for sure want to have a battle damage one. Yeah. You know, like that's getting displayed. 100% battle damage is a must for me for Vader. But this figure makes me want to have you know, like a second potentially like getting another non-deluxe Vader and having it like the clean look because the Vader figure in and of itself is just gonna look, it's probably gonna be the best one they've done yet too. So yeah, this is gonna be like, he's gonna look really cool next to other figures as well. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. It's gonna be like, I'm gonna be interested in seeing what happens with this figure like on the secondary market. That's going to be an interesting one because
we were talking about that
weightless. He went weightless. I feel like relatively early on Sideshow. But you can like he's still going to be available just like every other figure that's out. But it's going to be interesting to see kind of what the reception is for this figure. And like I'll bring up, I guess, the fact that like we have this USB lights. It's interesting they chose this figure to debut the USB lightsabers. Like that's an interesting thing. Like this picture. Definitely they're not as bright as this, right? I guess like, you know, from what I've seen and
it's
read,
kind of just like the battery one.
Yeah, it seems like it's just like the battery. I do like how like on the back of this one, you know, you have the chest box and then you have like the light up chest piece and then you have like the ability to put the that little USB plug-in box on the back of him.
Like right here.
The only thing I worry about is hanging that little brick on his pleather belt.
There was an option that you could put it on the
you can put it on the stand
on the pole.
And I don't use those. Like I don't use
cross grabbers. About that.
So I guess the main thing, what I could do, because he kind of has a cape, so I guess you could have him like standing without the crotch grabber and maybe having that behind him like with his cape so you can't really see it, and then you could like have him displayed in a way where the it's set up behind him. But I'll tinker with it when I get it. I do like the option though. I think the USB honestly, like I think the fact that for me, I think it's okay, even if like, because a lot of people just compare them to CCFLs, right? Like a lot of people like CCFLs are really bright, but CCFLs also come with like a lot more than what you're getting with this. You know what I mean? Also, CCFLs are not cheap. They are expensive. Like we're now getting USB sabers. So for me personally, I don't want to spend this extra money on CCFLs. If they're going to come with USB sabers and they're a little less bright, to me, like it's really not a deal breaker with them being a little less bright. The fact that you get to light them up at all for me is going to be probably enough for me to at least set up some type of USB cable system in my cases. Because then you're getting into like when these all have them, you want to keep the look clean, right? Yeah. So that's going to be like a whole nother thing in and of itself when all these figures come out with these USB sabers and you have all these cables that are going everywhere. So I'm a little, The
more that I look at this, I want it.
This is a dope figure, man. He's like really unique design. He's a really cool looking character. I think
and this is where the rolling eyes would have played a very, very like, you know, important part because it looks like he's not even looking at the hologram.
Yeah, it looks like he's looking like kind of past it, and
how are you gonna hide the seam?
Huh?
If you got the rolling eyes, how are you gonna hide the seam from where you?
You would do a split neck, but a lot of people don't like the split neck as well. So you would do like a split neck, and then you could go in there and move it around.
Yeah, that would be hard to like with the way this character like with obviously with him being like having like a bald head and stuff to like have a seam would be would definitely not. They'd have to do a somehow, you know, where you wouldn't see it, because I would not want to see a seam on this head sculpt. That would not be. If that's the trade-off, no thank you. That would like really take away from that sculpt of this guy.
That is tough.
Yeah, because if you look at like his side,
that Pennywise has that seam right there. I really wish he didn't.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
It's just like that's like kind of like off-putting. So, and like if you look at the side profile pictures of this figure, like if they had a seam or anything there, it would just it wouldn't do it for me. But I know I talked a lot, but yeah, I'm excited for this one. Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying the USB saber, and at least just like, yeah, it would be nice to get something to light up like that, even if it's not crazy bright.
Yeah.
It'll be it'll be nice to see like how it looks in a case, like when the cases are lit up. I'll be interested to see that for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I like how the magnet on the back too for the saber. So if you're not using it, you can simply shut it off.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a nice touch.
Yeah,
for sure.
Boba, what you thinking? Copper drop.
Yeah, no, not getting this one.
Okay.
As much as I do like it, and
yeah,
and I do like the show, the figures will look awesome, especially Grand Inquisitor Riva. The only figure I ordered from this line was Vader.
Yeah.
Because I need a Vader. I'm Vaderless.
I am too now.
And that's a damn good looking Vader.
Yeah,
so
that Vader's gonna be.
This is a great looking figure though. Yeah, congrats to anyone who gets it.
And that does look badass right there.
That does.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Damn.
His cape is really badass too. It's got some really cool detailing on the inside.
Yeah.
Wired one, right?
Cool.
It's a wired.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is because usually with wires, you will have a tailoring line down right here.
Yeah.
And I don't see one there, so I'm gonna bet it's not, but I could be wrong.
Trying to see my other ones.
6 Scale Mafia. He was in Jay's stream too, and he was saying that this would be cool to have if you have a Sith shelf. So if you just have nothing but Siths on the one shelf, this would look so cool. And then if you imagine adding a red light to that, with all those Sith characters in there, that would be really, really cool. I think
he's gonna look cool with Riva too, if you end up getting Riva, and that's a figure I know a lot of people have problems with. Not the figure itself is incredible, but I know a lot of people have problems with the character and just.
Yeah. I didn't think she was that bad.
Yeah, but man, you put him and then Riva next to him, and then Vader, Vader in the middle, and then them and a Purge Trooper next to him, that's gonna look. Yeah, that's gonna look really cool, man.
Yeah. Theo, what you thinking?
Dude, I think the more we talk about this figure, the more I like it, right? The more, I can't, I think I didn't even give this figure a second look really until tonight. And honestly, we would be really good at marketing for Hot Toys because I feel like we're selling it to ourselves as we're speaking, and that's awful, right? Because it's I don't want to be buying figures that I don't need. But it's gonna be a drop for me just because I don't have any connection to this figure, and right now I'm really looking for connections to the figures now. I've gotten to the point where I don't need to collect every figure, and I just can't find that connection with this one. It's beautiful, man. I can already imagine because of the his paint, the lights that it pick up on his head sculpt, right? The lighting you can get off on pictures and stuff like that would be incredible. His outfit itself is so badass. You take that head sculpt away and you put anybody else's head sculpt on there, and it would be freaking awesome, man. You could put I don't know, a million other characters on that suit, and it would be a fantastic. You can make your own Sith Lord by putting your own head sculpt on there. I don't know, right? But the options are really cool with this guy. You could honestly army build this guy, and just having a bunch of the soldiers with that armor would be fantastic. But it's gonna be a drop for me. Just it does not fit my collection right now. If I had the resources of Sneaker, maybe, right? But I don't have the Star Wars resources right now to fulfill this.
He's got that Death Star hallway behind him.
Good. He's got a lot of. Sneaker has just runs and drips in Imperial credits, so I don't know. We're over here scrapping. I'm over here. I'm over here selling scraps. And
I'm trying to branch out. But it's hard. It's hard when Star Wars comes out with stuff like this. You know what I mean? Do you guys know? Does this figure has a hood, right?
Yeah. Lael said that this is the hood is functioning.
Yeah.
So you can use it. You can put it over his head.
I hope it doesn't bleed onto the paint. That's the one thing.
Yeah, that white paint.
But this him with a hood up, it would look badass. Like I
Yeah.
love figures that you can put hoods up on, and this one is no exception to that. Like he would
Yeah.
look with the red eyes like that, and then like coming down, like you know, the red
Stop.
coming down the cheeks.
We just need to
like,
stop now because I'm
you could
about
just
to
get
freaking
him
get on the
looking-
wait
you
list.
Yeah,
Cancel
you
the
get him
stream. Cancel the
looking-
stream. Cancel the
you
stream.
get him
Yes.
looking- If you need a pre-order, I know where you, I can get you.
Yeah,
I know where I can
okay,
get you a pre-order.
okay.
If you need a pre-order, I know where you can still get them. So,
Okay.
yeah, man, you can get him looking real badass with a hood up.
Could we please remove Steve from the stream?
Like, look at that, man. This is a badass picture. You put a hood up on that. Ooh,
Yeah.
man.
Dude, I'm telling you, that outfit is sick, man.
Yep. Yeah, the outfit's
We
super
got
dope.
Calvin coming in. What is up, Calvin? We still need to get Calvin on here. One day it's gonna happen. Mike is saying 100% agree. Having another unique skin tone and alien on the shelf is one of the fun aspects of Star Wars collecting.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Let's see. Christian Cooper saying Anakin the goat. Pretty sure that's to Steve. Let's see. Juan is in here. What is up, Juan? Glad to see you. Broke on Toys.
boy.
Amazing. Make sure y'all follow on. He has an Instagram, right?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to get him more active on there, but
Yeah.
it won't.
I saw he was late to your stream as well last time. You need to get them technical difficulties out the way.
fashionably late, man. It's
Yeah.
a style. It's a style. It's a trend, you know.
I'm already nervous about the USB sabers. That's what Mike is saying. Yeah, but they have time to improve. It's the first one. If it's not too bright now, down the line it might be. You know,
I think another thing about it is like, I think the expectation for it is like everybody wants them to be super bright.
Yeah.
And I feel
Yeah.
like you have to, for how small this is, to output that much brightness is kind of tough.
Yeah.
And I think like what they're really trying to do is like just get it. So, I mean, I'm happy with the fact that I don't have to put batteries into something. Like that to
Yeah.
me is enough worth
yeah.
it. Like, cause I would like to light, it would be cool even with like the battery arms and stuff. Like it would be cool to light those up, and I'm never going to reach into my case when I'm down here and flick a little switch to turn on a battery that's going to burn out in like whatever, how many minutes, you know
And
what I mean?
and the fact that it lights this up as well, that's really cool.
Oh,
That's-
Yeah, and you can plug it into the figure and then like, so that's another really nice thing. I don't want to talk too much more about this, but that box then allows them to do more stuff like this because you have characters that have lightsabers. You can plug it into the box, and then it allows them to hide whatever they have on their outfit or whatever, where they can do more plug-in type stuff. Or even a base, like you could take the base and wire it up right to that box and then USB-C that box. So it's like, it's almost like a daisy chain where they could like make more accessories, USB style accessories, and then you could chain it to that box and then just plug that one box in. I think that's a really just cool idea, not just for sabers, but you know, for other things that are included, like the chest piece for this figure too.
Yeah, there's a lot of boxes today, guys. A lot of boxes. We got one on the stream, and then we got one on here, so we got a lot.
Joey's gonna buy this figure.
I feel like I am. Damn it.
Damn.
That was the trade-off for Mace 2. Yeah, Mace is not gonna have the rolling eyes as well. We got some guy in here just being a freaking G, bro.
He's a goat right there.
Bro, just being a G. Make sure you guys. Well, we need to get you to get if freaking.
Oh, thanks.
You need something, yeah.
Yeah, some guy.
Some guy. You need to make an Instagram or something. Come on.
Yeah,
now.
man.
MB Dyson saying Hot Toys needs to release retroactive USB sabers for figures they made multiples of, Luke, Vader especially. Yeah. Buy it, Joey. Ren's over here. Ren's my beetle buddy. Let's see. 12-inch saying I worked 12 hours today. I made extra money to pay for 6 figures. For the 6 figs I bought on Tuesday from Sideshow. You know what? They got me good too, because they came out with that 35% right at the end. And they showed me the tumbler with that 35%, a tumbler for $409, basically $400. Bro, I could not pass up on that.
You got it?
Yeah.
I got it. Yeah,
I passed on it and they took it off. They took it off the list today.
Yep.
I just went up for 45% off right now, actually. No, I'm kidding.
Oh man.
It's gonna go on sale again. Black Friday, that thing's gonna go on sale again.
It is.
They're trying to clear that thing out of their warehouse.
They are. But $400 I didn't think was bad for the tumbler.
Yeah,
And-
some guy actually was talking about getting the Mark V, and I was telling him, I was like, dude, that was on part of that 35% off too. So
Yeah. Just remember, it's a one-time use. So if you use it and want to go back for something else, you can't use it again.
Wow.
damn.
I guess you could make another Sideshow account, but I don't think they like you doing that.
Daniel's saying this does scream Star Wars. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Go figure.
Let me end the.
We need more Inquisitors too. Like if they start coming out, if they actually drop the other Inquisitors from the show, you get a squad of Inquisitors. Like that's when it gets.
How many did not get announced?
There's 2 that were like shown on like the display. There were like that were like part that were in the show. But there's a bunch of Inquisitors. Like there's Inquisitors from Jedi Fallen Order. Like there's a ton of different Inquisitors that they could do. It's just a matter of whether or not like they actually will.
Well, to me, it would just make sense from the show to release, to announce all of them.
Yeah. I don't know. Like they did a prototype, like where they show just like at like other like Hot Toys events and stuff. Like they have them. They're in the graveyard. They're in the coming soon. But I don't know if they're ever going to happen. And they look great. They look great if they were to do them.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me end this real quick because I ended it. It's at 76% of the people say drop on this one, and cop is at 23%. So that's 21 votes. So that's a pretty good sample size. I think we're sleeping on this figure. So
we need some more Star Wars fans in chat. I'm just kidding.
Let's see. So you guys know it is halftime now. Let me take this off. You guys know what that means. What's coming up? Let me get here. Now, you did mention coming soon page, so I'm glad you actually did mention that. So here we go. Oh shoot, I didn't put it on. So we do have this. So we got coming soon figures. So this is going to be like my normal, this or that, but it's like, which one would you rather have made and have actually come out and ready for pre-order? So we're just going to go down the line on the first one, starting with you, Zio. Some of these might be harder than others. Some of these might not. I don't know. I had a very limited thing to choose from because there's a lot on there, but it was weird. There was some that were on the coming soon page, like the battle droids were on there, but they've been already came out and everything. So there's a few things, but I tried to do my best, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy this, and you guys can do this with us too in the chats. I will put a poll while everyone's talking. So Zio, which one are you going to pick between these two?
So first off, great concept, man. Like incredible. Like it's a great idea because there's so many figures that I feel like we always talk about. Man, I wish they would do that, or like, man, we wish we could do that. So we finally get to discuss those, right? So this could be a great session here.
So this is the only ones from the sideshow, from the sideshow site. Yeah.
So for me personally, it's a no-brainer because my all-time favorite MCU movie is Civil War. Yeah. So I love Baron Zemo in that movie. I love that. I love the actor himself in that movie, and then that series in the MCU is a great actor. So Baron Zemo, I know that a third party did one like this one, I think, but I just felt like it wasn't as close enough. And the only thing that sucked was that he didn't wear that mask for that long. But even then, I would definitely go with Baron Zemo. Like if they Hot Toys officially announced this, that would be a cop for me, man. Civil War is like I said, all-time favorite movies. One human being like brought the Avengers down to their knees was one of the coolest things in the MCU. So, even my fiance knew I was gonna pick Zemo. She was like, "There's no." I didn't even. I'm honest with you, I didn't even watch the Hawkeye show. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't watch it.
I thought it was pretty cool.
I didn't get a chance to check it out. I don't know. I just haven't been watching TV. So, Baron Zemo all the way, man. That's for me.
All right. Remember, guys, we have this in the chat. If you guys want to vote with us, you can. Boba, which one are you picking?
I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go Hawkeye. Hawkeye's always getting shit on, and he doesn't deserve it.
Yeah, and you could pair him with the I forgot her name already. But you could pair it with the other figure too. Yeah.
No, I think that's an awesome figure. I thought the show was very good.
And
it
had a good Christmas vibe to it. I like the Christmas vibe.
Yeah. So,
Kate Bishop.
Kate Bishop. Yeah. I forgot her name.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with that. I'm down with Hawkeye. So.
Yeah. Okay. Steve, what you think?
I'm with Zio on this one. I agree with everything that he said on this one. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. I'd go Zemo.
Baby.
Hawkeye. This is not the Hawkeye that I would want. The Hawkeye I want in my collection is probably the Ronin Hawkeye. I think like that's probably one of the coolest.
That one's a badass. That's
yeah. I love the Ronin outfit and like kind of that concept. So I think I would. Yeah, this Hawkeye doesn't really appeal to me, but that Zemo figure is cool. And like Carlos got me thinking about the story about him as a character and stuff. And it's cool looking. So I would go this.
Yeah.
Okay. I like the fur that he has right here too. The fur's cool. So Ricardo, I will say that if you did do that, I could see you doing something really cool with like a Christmas display. I could see you like putting that little grass or moss in the back, and then with some Christmas lights going.
Some arrows.
Let the man speak for himself.
No,
my bad.
You can speak, but
Joey's like, if you do this one, I can see you doing that.
And then I'm with
funny.
Boba. I go with Hawkeye also.
Yeah.
And yes, a lot of ideas with arrows. I already have a Braveheart, and I did some arrows, and I can do arrows flying. It's very interesting.
Oh man. So you got that.
There you go.
Great. All right. Let's see what everybody else voted. So we do have 12 votes on this one, and this one was kind of close. It was a little close. So we had Zemo at 41%, and then we had Hawkeye at 58. So it was kind of it was close. That was with 12 votes.
Man.
Joey, did you pick?
I did not pick. I probably pick Hawkeye. I like Hawkeye. I would that Christmas display. He would be really cool. I would have to get Kate Bishop though, of course. That would be like a must.
Hawkeye's cool. It's just like there's so many other variations that are a better pick.
Yeah.
I just remember like what Ricardo was saying is that like I remember watching that like at Christmas time, and it was just like a memory that I remember. Yeah. So that one, but let's see what everybody was saying while we were talking about it. Let's see. Peyton's in here. What is up, Peyton? Glad to see you here. Yomo saying that. MB Dyson is saying Clint. Brick, let's fucking go. He's ready for that, this or that. 12-inch saying Hawkeye. Let's see. We got the movie canon also saying that. So thank you guys for participating in that. We're going to go to the next one. So we have two more. Here is the next one right here. So these are kind of a diorama. So you can't put these in boxes, okay? Ricardo, you can't.
No, yes, I can.
You might be able to.
Big boxes.
So, man, this one, you know what? I'm going to start on this one on what I would pick. So I would pick this 100% because that just looks freaking cool to me. This is the quantum travel machine from Endgame, and I think that if it came with that Tony, I think that Tony would already have been sold out by now, or if it already is. I haven't looked at it. I haven't looked at it in a while.
Yeah, if they actually made it, that would definitely drive the sales of that figure, probably.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start with you, Ricardo. We're gonna go up now.
This Batcave is from '89 Batman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I go with this one. I
with
saw
that?
Batman on the movies on the cinema.
Oh, okay.
And Batcave and Batman '89 is the best.
Okay. All right. So we got a that for you.
That.
Yeah. Okay. And then Steve, what are you picking out of this one?
Man, so I actually haven't seen '89 Batman. I like Batman a lot, but I haven't seen '89 Batman '89. I need to see it, but I would actually still go with that. I think like the Batcave computer is something more like. I'm pretty selective when it comes to MCU stuff, and like there's like I've always talked about, when I get figures that aren't Star Wars, like I just want one variation of a character. Like the one that I like the most in some circumstances too. But Batman is something that like I know I'm gonna get multiple variations of. Like it's gonna happen. I'm gonna get a Batfleck eventually. Maybe if NR does one, because Hot Toys figure's older. I want to get like the Justice League Batman. I want to like I'm already getting the Hot Toys the Pattinson one. Yeah. So like I'm gonna have multiple Batmans, and like I really like Batman stuff. So yeah, I'd go with that.
Yeah, I mean, I like Batman stuff too, but I remember that scene in Endgame wherever he went back.
It's cool, but I feel like the time machine has limited use compared to like the Batcave computer, you have options for how you want to display stuff around it too. Like you can do some cool stuff with even multiple figures, and like I feel like the other thing is just like, I guess you could have them standing outside of it, but you know, there's just not too many like posability options. I know, bro. I know. Dude.
There's other movies he hasn't seen too, Calvin. Bro. But I'm not even gonna.
It's so like
we're not gonna expose Sneaker tonight.
Yeah. Like a month ago when I was sick, like I hadn't seen BVS. Like I'd seen Superman, I hadn't seen BVS, and I've been wanting to watch it for a while. I ended up watching BVS. I was sick for a whole weekend. I actually ended up watching BVS and the like Snyder cut of Justice League. I ended up watching both of those in the same day.
Oh, like you pre-ordered In-Art Superman.
Then I pre-ordered In-Art Superman the next day after I watched it. I slept on it. I was like, I'm gonna sleep on it. And like I already liked Henry Cavill as Superman because I'd seen that movie. I actually ended up rewatching Superman again on that weekend too because I hadn't seen it in a while. But yeah, DC, I really like DC stuff. But I got to see 89 Batman.
Yeah, that one's good.
Yeah, that's just one I haven't seen, but.
There's another movie that starts with the L that you need to see as well. So I'm not going to say it. But yeah.
Yes, I do need to see Logan, everybody. It's okay. You can expose me. It's weird. It's weird. You know, like, I'm sure everybody probably has, like, those movies, you know, like, it's just, like, everybody's seen it, but it feels like those. It's just, like, for some reason, I just, like, there's always a few movies that I just end up missing, and then it's, like, you know, then it's just trying to find the time.
Yeah, that's true.
It's okay if you haven't seen Love and Thunder. It's okay.
Oh, I've seen that movie.
I've
seen that one, so you know what I mean. It's just like, yeah, it's kind of crazy, but anyways, yeah, I digress.
So Boba, which one are you picking?
I'm going this on this.
Okay, cool.
I love the entire Avengers series. It's just fabulous. Honestly, the 89 Batman, I'm very picky about my Batman. I like Christian Bale Batman.
Me too.
And 66 Batman. For some reason, all the other ones I just cannot get into. I don't know why.
I feel you.
So I've got no use for that computer. But absolutely, I can quantum travel machine.
It looks so shiny and it looks cool.
Yeah,
it looks cool. Okay. So Zio, I kind of know which one this one is already, but which one?
Right, so I'm actually, I have something to say real quick.
Okay, say it.
So I'm a huge DC guy, right? Like huge DC guy, and I actually have the Zack Snyder Batcave coming. So we're not coming yet. I've been waiting for them to finish it and then ship it off and whatnot. But
yeah,
I'm actually gonna go with this.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually gonna go with this, only because I already have that Batcave. I wouldn't have space for two Batcaves. Okay. I love Captain America from Marvel and from MCU, I guess. And I see this as my desk display.
Yeah.
Like I see me having that on my desk, and that's the primary reason why I would go with this over that. Considering I already have a Batcave coming, I don't have a 1989 Batman right now. And so just more feasible for me to have on my desk this than that. And the Batcave is awesome, but I mean, I think I'm happy with the one that I'm going to get. And so I think this is the better option for me, which is surprising me. I didn't think I was going to choose this like that, but after carefully thinking about my space,
already got one coming, dude. You already got one that's being made.
Yeah. So, so I'm going to go with this on this one.
I want to pose my Batman figures and add the Flash running in the middle of the display. That would be pretty cool. I like that. We got Chris in here. What is up? Miami's Nemesis. How are you doing? We do have Renz in here as well, saying that Batman all day. Yes. Wait, is Sneaker the new Mario? Oh, Mario, because Mario don't watch nothing.
Yeah, I swear I've seen a lot of stuff. Like I've seen a lot of stuff, but yeah, these movies, it's like some of these just slip past me for some reason. But I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch 89 soon because I've been talking about it a lot lately.
Yeah,
that one I really on my ass about that movie. Yeah, I need to watch it.
It's an awesome movie.
yeah, I'm sure I'll enjoy it. Like I said, I'm like really high on Batman stuff, so I'm sure I'll.
Yeah,
just need to watch it.
Wow, this one. Okay, so I ended it now, the poll, and so we do have 15 votes. That is at 93%, and this is at 6%. Wow. Damn, so we're in that 6%. Crazy. I know. That is crazy.
Batman power.
Yeah, no, Batman.
I mean, it's
Marvel.
Batman. Like,
yeah,
that's the goal right there.
You guys aren't old. Oh, it says, except for Boba, you guys aren't old enough to appreciate the importance of 89 Batman, the first truly dramatic cinema Batman. It had been 2 decades since 66 Batman. Yeah.
Thanks for singling me out on the age thing there.
Oh, come on.
Boba just turned 21 yesterday. What are we talking about here? Like, what's happening here?
I'm prematurely gray.
Yeah, he dyed the beard. What are you talking about?
The beard's been growing since the day he was born.
Hot Toys Nightmare in here. What is up, man? How are you doing? Glad to see you in here. Thank you for being here. So we got one more, guys. Y'all ready?
Let's go.
Here it is. Here it is. We got this. Boom. So we got the N1 Starfighter and then the Jedi Starfighter. Now I know that Juice is making one, right? Or what's his name?
Jose.
Jazink.
Yeah. Jazink. My bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, Hot Toys would have a better price, at least at the end of the day. So I just want to see which one you guys would pick. We're gonna start from Zeo. We're just like making a pattern. So let me actually put the poll in there. You guys can vote as well with us, like I've been saying. Zeo, which one are you picking?
I'm gonna go with the Jedi Starfighter. I like the. I mean, you know, obviously it's the one that I grew up watching the most with Anakin, but also I mean, it's iconic. I like the color and weathering on it more than the shiny material of this. It gives it a more realistic. I mean, you know, I guess in the show it's like that, but it doesn't seem like a toy compared to the other one, just based off of pictures. But I would definitely go with the Jedi Starfighter. If I had the space in real life and I had the funding, I would definitely go for the Jazink one. But
yeah,
that's a tough one, man.
And he has two of them too. I think he has.
He has the Obi ones, and Anakin. So
right,
man, it sucks because like it would be such an awesome piece to have in the collection. Even like somebody who's not priority Star Wars, like just having that piece alone would be a very special thing to walk into the room in the collection and see every day. Yeah. So this is for Steve. Get it, Steve. Grab it now.
Yeah, I'm not buying a Jedi Starfighter, bro. And I can't do it.
Let's go, Boba. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm thinking N1 all day.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, it's never gonna. Hot Toys is never gonna do it. Yost is gonna do it if Hot Toys doesn't. Jedi Starfighter is awesome too, but for me personally, I love the N1. Excellent ship. It's almost got that. And I'm probably getting a lot of shit for this, but it's got that Millennium Falcon vibe where the Falcon's kind of its own little character. And I feel like this in the Mandalorian is it's got its own little thing going on as far as being its own little character.
Okay.
But yeah, definitely N1.
Okay. Calvin's saying he saw the N1 in person at SDCC and it's phenomenal.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
See? Calvin knows.
Yeah. What about you, Steve? What are you thinking?
Yeah, this one's a tough one, but I'd rather have Obi-Wan Starfighter.
Wait, I thought you were gonna pick the N1 Starfighter.
I'd rather have Obi-Wan Starfighter. To be honest, like I'm gonna go this. I'd rather have the N1 Starfighter because the N1 is like it's a classic.
Yeah.
You know, it's a classic ship that has a modern take. I feel like that's really, really cool. The Jedi Starfighter is cool, but like, yeah, I'd rather have Obi-Wan's. I wouldn't. It's too. Like it takes up too much space. It's too much money.
Bigger,
the N1.
The N1. Okay.
M1's bigger.
Yeah.
100%. I'm pretty sure I would guess that like. I'm almost also the N1 is like it's got to be 6 feet long.
Yeah.
5-6 feet, right?
But it's
somebody
thinner,
can correct me in
so
chat
you
potentially,
can put it
like
on your wall.
Yeah, maybe Calvin can let us know in the chat like how actual like in size like how long it actually was. But I feel like this is like a 5 to 6 feet long thing. Like that's a massive thing to have in your house or apartment or wherever.
Oh yeah, that thing's huge. It's gotta be huge.
I think the Starfighter is a little bit smaller than that, but yeah,
it's more thicker. It's more taller.
Yeah, the N1 and like it's also like I'm thinking about this like not only from what you're getting, but like from a space perspective too. Like yeah, this N1, if you want to pose it to where it's actually like flat and not like dynamically where it's if you don't pose it sideways, you're gonna get a lot of these, you know, like the engines are gonna be sticking way out. Like it's gonna not only be long, but it's gonna be like really wide. So displaying this is going to take up a lot of space.
Yeah.
But I love Mando. Like Mando's really special to me. And this is Anakin Starfighter, not Obi-Wan's. So I'll go with this.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right.
I will say Jazz Inc. has me like, that one had me tempted when I saw that you could pick either one, but like it's a tough pill to swallow on the cost.
Yeah.
I need I need to get I'm gonna have to get more cases. I'm gonna have to get more cases soon, actually. Like by the time I get my pre-orders for next year, I'm gonna be out of space. So like if I had to pick between a ship and cases, I would have to get more cases because I don't have the room for I can have the room for my stuff.
Yeah.
I got to get a new house.
Calvin's saying 6 foot long, 5 foot wide.
6 by 5. Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Yeah, like that's a
Across the
massive
team.
piece, man.
That's like Moose Stream territory.
Yeah.
Moose Stream only collects things that are huge.
Now, and I also saw Calvin saying purple and gold last night. You know what? We ain't talking no Laker talk over here. No Laker talk. But I know a team that's better than them Lakers though. They're undefeated, Mavericks. So, yeah. But let's see who's next. Action in the Box.
Yes.
Oh, crap, my camera came out, but that's all right, guys. You can keep going. I can still hear you.
This is for me. I go with that because this Jedi Starfighter is very beautiful. These yellow tails and the R2D2 here definitely is the best one. I go with that.
Okay.
Very beautiful.
Yeah. Let's see. Now, let me end the poll. We got 16 votes. If you guys want to vote real quick in the poll so we can see what can happen right now. But for me, I think I'm going to do... I'm going to do that. I don't want to, but I think I am because you could put that Anakin in there, and I love Anakin more than I do Mando. So, yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So,
yeah,
let me end this poll real quick. So, yeah, we're at 16 votes, and this is at 62%, and that is at 37%.
Yeah.
So that ends the this or that tonight, guys. I hope you enjoyed that one. I'll try to make something else, cool. Yeah.
Yes, very good.
Like that idea came to my mind. I was like, that's perfect. So I didn't have to think too hard. But let me take this off really. Oh, well, no, I don't have to. So the next topic I already get into, we got 2 more figures to talk about. So here we go. We got Mr. Kane himself. Yeah, so I know, Sneaker, you've already talked about this one, but if you still want to just sum up your thoughts of what you already talked about, you can go first if you want to.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Yeah, this figure's looking good, man. Kane's like, so like I talked about this when was this? Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. I'm getting my days mixed up because I've streamed. This is my 3rd day streaming in a row this week.
I know.
Trying to get my thoughts straight, but no, it's all good, man. I enjoy it, but so this John Wick is one of my favorite movie series for sure. Like I love John Wick. Keanu's my favorite actor. Like for real, my favorite actor. Love John Wick. Yeah, this figure looks really dope. Makes me think of Cheer It though. Whenever I see Donnie Yen, I just think of Cheer It Imwe. But yeah, this one's cool. This is gonna be a tough one for me. I don't know if I'm for sure gonna get this one. It's tough because, like, I know we're gonna talk about John, but like that one, it's gonna be tough to. It's a tough choice to get both when you know you're gonna get one. He's a cool character.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting to see, like, I don't want to get into like spoiler territory, I guess, but like is he gonna show up in any other mediums? Are they gonna bring him back for any other way in John, like in the John Wick universe potentially? Like, I guess I'd like to see more of the character before deciding. He was a badass character and I really like Donnie Yen. I'm on the fence. That's what I'm trying to say, is I'm on the fence about this one. It looks really good. He was a really badass character in the movie. Have you all seen the movie?
Yeah,
yes,
I have.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Bubba, you haven't seen it? Have you
My
seen the other ones?
girlfriend is a huge John Wick fan. I have yet to see any John Wick. I know.
Yeah. So you gotta, yeah. If you anybody who hasn't seen John Wick, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it.
Yeah, it was really. So this was my first John Wick, and I really liked it. And honestly, this character really captured me a lot. I really
he's
liked
a really cool. Like you usually, it's sometimes you just like don't really get captivated by villains. I guess if you want to like call him a villain and just like you don't get captivated. But this movie, like he was so good in it, and he played the role perfectly. Very unique character, I thought. So I'm on the fence, man. We'll see. This isn't going to be like a pre-order for me or anything. I would love to pick this one up at some point. It's just going to be hard and where he's going to fall like in my priorities, but looks really good. The sculpted hair looks really good on this one. I love John Wick. Like I said, it's just like really good, but I got to be careful because I'm also going in on a lot of other stuff right now.
Yeah, me too.
But we'll see. I think when the time comes, I'm going to probably sit on this one for a while. This is a maybe. I'm stuck like right in between.
So if you saw this blue screen, what would you do?
I probably would just wait because because you can get everything right now. Yeah, you know what I mean? Even if it blue screens, like you can still get everything. It's not limited in any capacity. So, and like I could also, this might, I guess depending on if they do a low batch number or what, like I could see this not selling out at the same time. You know what I mean? Like it's tough. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm on the fence. It's hard. I can't even give an answer. Give an answer, to be honest.
All right, that's fine.
There's
a lot of hands that he comes with.
I'm a crop.
Yeah.
That's my answer. Put me down for a crop.
Come on, I see Calvin in here just talking that crap about Dirk and can't do that, man. Boba, what you doing?
Yeah.
What you doing with this fig? Oh wait, you haven't seen it yet. Yeah.
I haven't seen any John Wick movies, so see you later, Dan.
All right. We got a drop, easy drop.
He's a great looking figure. I just don't know who the hell he is.
Yeah. Ricardo.
Oh, for me, it's a big cop.
Big cop. Ooh.
Yes.
Every time I think about you copping something, I'm thinking about how you're gonna freaking display.
Yes, and then I need to go to the other figure to do both, because John Wick and this guy in the leather scene, they are going up to the Sacré-Cœur church. This is amazing to do a scene with both of them.
Yeah.
Kane and John Wick.
Yeah.
And this is a big cop.
Yes. I love this. I love that kitchen scene too. The kitchen scene where he was in the kitchen fighting everybody.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
Yeah, when he's putting like the sensors around
everywhere.
Yes.
So he could hear, right?
Was he not eating too?
Yeah, it was basically like making like a doorbell ring. It was basically making a door. Yeah, he was like eating during it, just like so.
Yeah,
he has like a superpower.
Basically,
it's
so
cool.
It's like
kind of hero. This one.
He's like
that's exactly what he is.
Yeah.
No, yes.
Okay. Zio, what is this one for you?
Dude, this is, not only is it Donnie Yen, but like John Wick is one of my favorite movie franchises to come in the past few years.
Wow.
And I also binge watch these movies with my family as well. Like it's not many times that I actually get to watch a movie with my mom per se, because she doesn't really watch a lot of TV, but I remember showing her the first one, the second one, and she just was like, she just started watching all of them like in one day, and I was like, damn, chill out, like already seen them, right? But I still saw them, and I came back when I wanted to actually take her to see part 4, but something kept coming up and we didn't make it out, so she eventually streamed it at home. And so I do have some attachment to this figure just because of that, on top of the fact that he was so badass. Like, this is one of those figures that will pair nicely with John Wick, and it's one of those displays where you can have a duo, right? Like you can have a duo, and so he's like, he was an awesome character. He's a great actor. Fantastic actor. He fantastic stuntman. Like he does those sequences and everything, and just the concept behind him was really cool. So this is definitely gonna be a cop for me, man. I'm excited about this one.
Yeah.
Damn, make me want it.
And then real quick, I was surprised when Steve said that his favorite actor was not Ewan McGregor. I was like, what? He was like Keanu Reeves. I was like,
Keanu.
Dude, imagine Keanu Reeves would have been casted as Obi-Wan.
Like, they need to put him in You know, there's
would've
been rumors
crazy.
floating around that like he might pop up in the Acolyte, like potentially as like some type of Sith.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I want him to be Snape.
Wow.
Yeah, man. If they put him in Star Wars and make him into like, if they do were to put him in Star Wars and then make a figure of him in like as like a Sith or something,
That'd be crazy,
dude.
Him as Snape on like a younger Snape at least would be really cool as well. Or Adam Driver could be that.
Love Keanu.
Yeah.
Or no, he would be kind of an older one. Never mind. I'm probably getting him confused. I don't know why I said that. We got Loco Lou in here. What is up, Loco? He was on the last stream. You guys can rewatch that if you want to see. Or no, he was on the stream 2 streams before that.
Streams ago.
Yeah.
Like SDC time. He was just coming from NYC. He was coming back from NYC that night.
Mm-hmm. And I did see the dates of the NYC for next year. It's October 17th to the 20th. So I will be out there those days. So I need to get my tickets already.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got a few people. So that is it, guys, for that figure. Now we do have one. Did I miss anybody? I didn't miss anybody, did I? No, because Boba said he hadn't even seen it.
Yes.
So
You got to go watch it, bro.
yeah.
I feel like I'm the only person on the planet who hasn't seen it.
Yeah, you'd enjoy it probably if you like action movies and
The first one is the best, I think.
Yeah, my girlfriend is like, it's one of her favorites.
I'm hard. Yeah, it's I'm torn between like whether or not I like chapter 4 verse number 1 first. Yeah,
it's a tough one. It's a tough situation.
4 was so good, you know.
Yes.
Rins was saying that it could have came with the ramen bowl. That would have been cool too.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
I mean, you can kind of make that, you know.
Yeah, pretty easily.
So yeah, we'll get to the last figure we're gonna talk about, and this is like one of the coolest.
This is the guy.
This is one of the coolest freaking pictures I've seen of a figure.
This picture
in a while.
is so dope, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It is, and you guys know I do the announcement reviews and stuff. So I did a whole announcement review on these guys, and I got to work and I was about to just edit it real quick, and then I realized that I didn't capture the right screen, so it was just my dog the whole time. It was literally me talking to my dog.
You should have still posted that.
Yeah, you should have posted it. Bloopers.
Bro, I still got it, so maybe it was crazy.
You just post a short of it. I want to see it.
Yeah, that's funny. But I really do love this one, and I love the shotgun scene that he has in this movie. That scene alone makes me want to get this figure. So
yeah,
I love that we are getting. I forgot who said it, but we aren't getting like blasters, or I think it was Cooper that said it, that we're not getting blasters, or that we usually get from Star Wars. We're getting actual weapons, which is really, really nice to see, because when they do weapons like this, I mean, look how good this looks. This looks really good, and you can use these weapons for multiple figures, not a blaster. Like you can put this with Deadpool. Deadpool would look cool with the rifle like this. Any other figures would look really cool.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So, and it has these optical stuff on it. It just looks amazing. This just looks really good. But we're gonna start with you, Ricardo. What are you thinking about this figure? Is this a cop or a drop? Oh wait, hold on. Before I do that, I'm sorry guys. I didn't in the Kane one, so I ended it now. We're at 11 votes, and 72% of the people said cop for Kane, and 27% said drop. So that's kind of interesting. Okay,
it is.
Yeah. So Ricardo, you tell us about cop or drop, and I will put in the poll another poll, and then we're good. You can go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is the cop of the night for me, because John Wick, as Steve said, for me also is a best movie for the last times. The first one, it's fantastic because they show us the character. We don't know John Wick, and then he appears like a badass with all that power. And also, these 4 movies has something very interesting, because they mixed martial arts with guns. They fight and use guns into the fight. We didn't see this before in other movies. Okay, or they are just giving punches, or they are giving shots. But in this movie they do everything together, and I like very much this movie. The Ken Rivers I like a lot. I have knew this last one because I couldn't get the first one, but definitely I will copy this John Wick together with the Kane, and let's see what I'm going to do with those.
I can see some lights in the background. I'm not gonna say nothing. Steve's gonna get mad at me. Steve's gonna get mad at me.
There's one scene you could do really cool. I'll just say, like, without getting into spoiler territory for Boba, but like the one in the scene, John has like his suit jacket top off,
like this.
Like like the white, this scene, you could do a really cool like action in a box thing with him and Kane. Just like, that'd be really cool.
Just put him in a box like this, and then like filled with bullets up to his waist, and that's it.
Hey, I can see people before. Okay, so before this comes out, I can see people bloodying this one up with. Under that.
People are gonna customize. 100%. People are gonna customize this figure.
Yeah, it look really good.
Yeah.
So Boba, I know this is a drop for you. I'm sorry that it's like that.
What are you gonna do? It looks great. I mean,
you can say whatever you want about it. You want to say?
Yeah, I mean, the sculpt is awesome, and it looks like a fantastic figure. And I love the interchangeable hair. That's a very cool touch.
The first one with this, right? There is no other.
The Batman, I think is gonna have interchangeable when he comes out, if he ever comes out.
It's an awesome looking figure.
But I like This is the suit. The tailoring's really nice too.
Yes. A lot of detail.
We'll watch it soon.
Yeah, his suit. Oh well, I guess I shouldn't spoil it. Okay, I shouldn't spoil that.
Yeah.
But Zio, what are you thinking about
this?
Dude,
I mean, come on, man. Like, if I'm getting Kane, I'm getting this guy right here, man.
Yes.
It's a double cop tonight for this. I will add, one thing that I was surprised by, I'm surprised he didn't come with a wounded head sculpt. Like, this guy is known to get quite, rugged with other people and messed up. And I'm actually very surprised that he didn't come with like a damaged head sculpt where he, was fighting some people through the night, because he had a very long night in this movie. Yes. And so I don't remember how he looked at the end, but I don't think he was 100%, so I know it was a rough night. So that's the only thing that I wish they would have thrown in there, because I know the first one came with a damaged like a battle, like, I don't know, how do I call it, like he was hurt kind of, head sculpt. I keep wanting to say battle damage, but that's not the right,
like bloody
face. So that's about it though. Like, this is definitely a cop. I really do like the interchangeable head sculpts, because you can create him in a still moment or in an action sequence, which is going to create a lot of versatility for those poses, right? Like that pose alone,
this one right here,
right there with regular hair, just doesn't create it just doesn't create that flow in that in that action in the box, you know what I mean? So it's
like, this looks like he's turning, and his hair is actually like flowing as he's turning, right?
Like I feel like it's majestic at the same time. Like, John Wick is majestic in many ways, right? Like, the way he finishes off these people, like, he has his own finisher moves and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool to see that. And then, like I said, he has his like regular scope where it's a little bit more like, relax and stuff like that. He has a lot of presence just standing there by himself as well in the movie, right? Like, a lot of things are said about John Wick without him saying anything at all. If that's the whole, like, in the movie, he doesn't speak too much. I mean, what does he say? Like, like, so I think this does suit him very, very well. It's like he can speak more freely with his hair than he does in the movie in the first place. So pretty cool to have that. So I'm excited, man. Like always, I hate the wait game. I don't know when we're gonna actually see this guy. So that's the only downfall to all of this. We'll probably have to wait a while to get this guy.
I think he's like, isn't he like November to March or something? 2024, 25.
Yes.
Yeah.
Potentially 2025.
Yeah.
So you've already seen 2025.
So
yes.
And make sure, like, and also it's weird when they do this. So you do get the special edition. So that the rifle we saw up front was the special edition. You get that for that. But this is the actual shotgun, right? This is the
Dragon's
that's
Breath.
the Dragon's Breath, right?
Yeah.
And I think you said it on Wolfpack where we should have got an effect, right?
Yeah, it would have been cool to get like some type of Dragon's Breath effect, but I feel like it'd be something that would have been hard to do.
You can plug Mando's effect in there probably. That would be cool.
I guess like it depends on if there's something you can put like into the barrel. You know what I mean?
Shoot, I'd drill it at that point. Like
it's drill right into the gut.
Like the small one. I mean, you could do it.
Joey, you're gonna skip me, or are you gonna let me talk about this figure?
You're last. That's why.
I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just kidding, bro.
Because I know you love this one, so that's why I left it there.
You're actually saving me for last.
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm with like all you guys what you're saying about it. Besides Boba, but Boba, yeah, dude, go do yourself. You will love these movies.
Yeah.
They're so good. So, I guess like a couple. I guess like not really a negative, but special edition exclusive stuff, I really wish it was available outside of Sideshow. Like, I don't love buying stuff. Really, the only figures that I pre-order on Sideshow are the ones that have special edition exclusives.
Yeah.
The Obi-Wan that's coming out from Kenobi has that like lightsaber box with the hilts in it. Like, that's a must for me. You know what I mean? Like, that's a really cool accessory, but you can't get it unless you get it either overseas or on Sideshow. I don't really buy a lot of stuff from Sideshow unless that happens. So kind of bummed that like you have to buy it to get you have to buy it there to get the special edition like exclusive rifle in the States. With that being said, like the rifle is a must. Like this is something that they should. It would have been nice if they just didn't do the special edition exclusive and they just included this with the figure, because it's an iconic rifle for the character. You know what I mean? Like he has a rifle all the time.
They didn't show the bow that much.
Yeah, they didn't really show the bow that much. Like but yeah, man, this figure's super dope. I waited on getting a John Wick. I was actually I had a John Wick 2 like in my eBay cart, where like I had messaged somebody like, you know, will you take this amount of money for it? And they were like, yeah, just put in the offer, and I like didn't do it. And I just like there's something like I don't love the other iterations of John Wick. I don't think like the sculpts are the best. I don't love the way that they look. But I'm glad I waited. This is like the one instance where patience has paid off for me, because this one just looks so good. I'd rather have like this longer hair look. I'm with Zio, like what he said about the first picture that I saw when this was announced was the one with him with the rifle hanging on his shoulder. And I was like, that's the only picture I need to see. I was like, this is the only picture I need to see is this. When I saw this, I'm like, First, I was like, this is badass. And then I was like, damn, they put in an alternate hairpiece, which I think in this, like, I actually, I like them both. I like both the hairpieces, but I like this relaxed one probably a little bit more.
Yeah.
But I think it's just really nice that they have, like, they're giving us the option. If you don't like one or you want to do one a different way, that you can swap it out. I think we need options like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. The other, like, action hairpiece is not by any means bad. I think it looks really, really good. It's going to be hard to choose. This is like one potential you could potentially get two of this figure and do different things with it.
You could have like the jacket off or the jacket off.
Yeah, there's cool things you can do. And then can you go like a couple pictures over, Joey? I just want to talk one other picture that really like caught my attention. Let me see. One more. This one, dude. Go back one.
There's my dog I was telling y'all about.
That's amazing sculpt.
Copper drop.
Copper drop. That's the Baba Yaga right there.
There we go. All right.
No, you're good. One more. Yeah, one more back. This picture, when I saw this one, I was like, damn, this is Keanu right here. You know what I mean?
He's staring into your soul in this shot right here, bro. He's staring into your soul
and into my wallet.
Yeah.
Yep. So I was like, damn, this is like, for me, this is like the definitive John Wick for me that I want in my collection. Yeah, the older ones I'm not gonna try to get. This is the one. Like the only thing I wish was like I like the all black look, like with the all black undershirt. This one you don't get that.
So I know you just got into collecting not too long ago, but were you ever, because this figure, I guess the other John Wick, I mean, it was on Sideshow for the longest.
I think that must have been before that would have been before I started collecting. I guess I've been collecting a little bit over a year now, but
it was like to where I think they started doing deals on it as well. Where
that's crazy.
Those ones. I don't know if any of you have like the older John Wick figures, but yeah, they just like. I just wanted to wait. knowing that they're still coming out with them, and then like, yeah, I was like, I guess I was kind of like shortly, I don't know, I forget when they teased this figure, but it was like I was on the fence about getting John Wick 2.
Yeah.
And then they teased this one, and then I was like, I'm definitely waiting.
Yeah, they teased it, and then they took it off the site. I don't know why.
They showed the tease, like the silhouettes.
Yeah.
And then they took it down.
It was, I think it was around when the movie came out. I think that's when it was.
Yeah,
Maybe
they took
days after.
Yep. It was right around that time.
Yeah.
They teased it, and then they took it away, and it was like, okay, somebody was mad that they put that up there.
Yeah.
But yeah, then they showed it, and then they showed it like a couple more times. So it was like, this one's got to be this one's got to be coming, I think. So, but yeah, this pose right here, man.
Bro,
this
I had
one,
the badass.
This is like the one I'm probably gonna do. You know what
I know,
mean?
that's what I was thinking. I had the badass thumbnail too for my video. It was this picture. It was ready to go.
Yep.
I was like, hell yeah. And then I just
this
see my
is
dog.
so dope, dude. But you need the rifle. You need the rifle to get this look. You could do the shotgun one. Another cool thing it would have been if they did maybe like a cool dynamic backdrop, or like this is where they could have done, like, he's always surrounded by like all these glass environments. It would have been cool to do like an acrylic background or like an acrylic floor panel.
I know someone like would do it.
That would be cool to do like an acrylic floor. Yeah. Actually, the box is gonna do it. Like, this is like when you see, like, you know, when he walks in like these different areas where like
for Neil.
Yeah, and like there's like these different, like in some of these, like in not 4, but like I forget exactly what movie it's in. It might be, I think it's 3. When he walks into that all the glass cases and stuff.
Yeah, it is.
Like, you could do some cool lighting with, like, if you just had an acrylic panel and had some lighting around it, or like a plug-in like acrylic glass piece or something like that. I think like that would have been something cool to have for this figure, where you could do something dynamic. Nevertheless, that's just kind of something that I feel like would be cool, but definitely not. I don't think it takes away from the figure that they don't have it. But I'm also pretty picky about bases.
Good night, Calvin.
So
yeah.
Later, bro. But so I probably won't. I'm not going to use a base for this figure. That's what's going to happen, unless it's like a real one that I'm interested in. I'm not going to use like just a standard movie base for this figure.
There's a guy that makes them. I bought from on Etsy, and I'm pretty sure that they can make like a floor one that would look really cool.
Yeah. I'll be interested to see like what type of like action in the box, bro. Ricardo, I'm going to be interested to see like what you do and what customizers do for this figure, and what like. Yeah, then the more I talk about it, I'm like, Kane is just, that's why I'm so on the fence, because Carlos, like you said, pairing him to make him fit into your collection, like I don't have a lot of other movie figures, you know what I mean? And like a lot of it's either Star Wars, Marvel, DC, and this does not fit any of that. You know, this like one might go by my desk in like a separate area by my desk, or on my desk, and my desk is all black. I'm all like, everything's all blacked out right here. So like this might be like a separate thing that I'll do like by my desk or something. But Kane is like, this is where it gets enticing, because pairing him with something. Yeah, pairing him with Kane is really, really cool. It's just hard to justify when there's so many figures. Like, definitively I want John, because just like such a great character. But yeah, that's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. But
they do these walking poses so good, man.
Yeah, they nailed it.
Yeah. But with that being said, it's a drop from me. This is a cop. Yeah, this is 100% a cop. Definitely.
Yeah.
This is one of my most anticipated figures. For real. Yeah.
Let me end the poll now. So we had 13 votes. Cop was at 76% and drop was at 23%. I think you guys have persuaded me into this one as well.
Oh man, you have to, bro. This guy is, it's gonna be sick.
Just post him up right next to your Grand Inquisitor, Joey.
Oh my god.
That's what I was gonna say. Just put him with the Sith Lord shelf and then call it a day. Like, just put him in there with
I just need to get Carnage, and then just pose him with Carnage.
There you go, man. I didn't even bring him up. I was actually gonna put him here the whole time.
He would look kind of dope with like if you put him with like next to a Carnage or something. I feel like it would be kind of crazy looking, but I just had to say Carnage. I just wanted to say it.
You're almost saying John Wick
Yes.
is 100% cop. Has been one of my favorite actors since I watched him in my favorite series, The Matrix.
Ooh.
I've loved every film from the series, and I can't wait to have this. Yes. Yeah. He's such a good actor. Meeting Keanu is on my bucket list. That's a good bucket list to have. Dog Wick, I guess that's when my dog popped up.
Yeah.
Hey, that's kind of ironic that my dog came up whenever. Oh, okay. I see. Okay.
Baba Yaga.
It was
100% cop from Rins. That pose where he's holding both guns. Yes, I agree.
sick, man.
John Wick Chapter 2 figure was going for 500 last time I was at Frankenstein's.
No.
Frankenstein's is an amazing place. That's like heaven on earth for freaking
It's a
Hot
huge
Toys
place,
collectors.
Anything you want at Frankenstein's.
Yeah, so if y'all
I
are
love
ever
it.
in
I love
Cali, yeah. But it's expensive, but
Gotta have the right pocket for that sometimes.
You can find what you want, what you're looking for, what you're gonna pay.
yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're there like I was for the experience and stuff, and like, you know, you don't go there all the time, I could see why you would pay those prices. Like, I mean,
Definitely.
yeah. So I was about to buy the Bat Pod, but I couldn't ship that back. That would have been as much as it is on Sideshow. So
Just take it as a carry-on, bro.
yeah, right. Just put like a strap for a backpack on it.
Get in it.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I know people bring back lightsabers from
Yeah, you just carry them on the plane.
yeah. I've seen that.
I got my first hot toy, Star Wars hot toy at Frankenstein's. It was
Oh,
the
really?
Chromando, and I literally just brought that on as a carry-on, and they were like, "Yeah." I brought it
wow.
on, and I was like, "Oh, put it under the seat and called it a day."
That's good to know for next
I
time.
just
Yeah.
picked up my Doc Ock from Frankenstein's.
Ah,
Oh, really?
nice,
Okay.
nice.
Was he a good price?
Oh yeah, I mean the guy I go to.
Yeah. Oh, he probably
It's
knows.
good.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I'm gonna hit you up next time I need a figure. You can
For real.
hook me up out there, man.
Let's go, man. Anytime.
Thank you guys so much for being on the stream. Y'all, I really appreciate it. Y'all knocked it out of the park, man. Y'all really did. So I'm gonna just go one by one and ask you guys, you know, the usual, what you guys have coming up or anything y'all want to say. I will start off with Zio. What you got coming up?
So back on the grind a little bit. I was still recovering from falling to the flu and then pneumonia and bronchitis, dude. It was a long stretch, but we're finally in the clear now. I did my first stream on Monday of, I think it was this week, and so I think next week we're gonna do another one. I'm just doing unboxings, just hanging out and just talking figures and stuff like that. Yeah, so I appreciate you. But yeah, if anybody wants to come by, I think the next one's gonna be on Friday, possibly of next week. I don't want to do another one tomorrow, or I don't know.
What do you unboxing?
I don't know yet. I have so many figures. I have, I think, at least 30 figures to 40 figures that I have not opened. Okay. So I have I have like, this is like motivation over here. Yeah, so I have motivation to open figures. And, you know, I figured it'll be just something random, which is kind of good because there's some figures that I feel like a lot of people maybe still want to grab that they haven't picked up that are older release. And it kind of like brings a fresh perspective in comparison to what other people are collecting right now. And then I'll get back on the photography grind and reels on Instagram. So catch me on Instagram or on YouTube, Reverse Zio. But
I got everybody's YouTube in the description if you guys want to subscribe. Instagram, you might have to actually go to Instagram and put everybody's name, but everybody's name is how it is on, except for Boba's. Boba's is Beard Trucks NYC, but
some guys dropping links in the chat again. Appreciate you, bro.
Some guys freaking amazing, dude.
Yeah.
Boba, were you gonna say anything else to you?
No, bro, you're good.
Okay. Anyways, Boba.
Yo. I'll be watching John Wick this weekend.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Good.
And you know, I got a bunch of figures I can't unbox either because Magic Case delayed my order again.
Oh, really?
So
did they really?
So.
Man, that means mine's gonna get delayed even longer.
I need to order some more. I might order some more for next year.
Did you get the lights, the new lights for them, Steve? I know you said you were gonna get the colorful ones.
Oh, I was like, I don't even know if they're out yet. I haven't talked to figure that out. I don't think I'm gonna get them. I don't think I really need them.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
No,
Boba.
sorry. No, good.
I just wanted.
I have a question for Boba.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Did you open your Cesar Romero?
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah. I love that. I love it.
Yes, fantastic.
That is an amazing.
He's
amazing.
there.
Mars is just insane. The work they're doing is just great. That Joker is just great figure. The amount of hands, the different sculpts, the quality of it all looks fantastic.
Yep.
Good.
Absolutely love it. Then I put it back in the box.
Yeah.
I don't want to put it.
They put it behind you in that case behind you.
Yeah.
The snakes.
Oh, with my lizard.
Yeah, with your lizard. Anything else, Boba?
Other than watching John Wick, waiting for Magic cases, and that's about it right now. That's all I got going on.
Okay, all right. Sneaker, what you got coming up? Anything?
Yeah, man, I've been like kind of busy on the channel, actually, like putting stuff out. I did a review of a little bit of, I don't even know when it was, man, maybe last week. I cannot keep track of time anymore, but I just pump out stuff when I can. But I did a review of Warner Brothers, the Warner Brothers 100 Wonder Woman figure.
I like that one.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a lot of work. And then I decided, like, do I want to do long form reviews like this? I don't really have the time.
It's a lot.
And then it's a lot. It was like, I'm happy with how it turned out. It was fine. It's just a lot of time, a lot of editing. And then I decided I'm going to try a live unboxing. And then I did a live unboxing of Miles from Spider-Man 2. I'm probably going to do most, like, when I get new stuff in, my plan is to probably just do more of those. Like, tomorrow I'm getting Attack of the Clones C-3PO in that I got for a good deal on Sideshow Seconds. So I'm going to probably, I don't know if I'm going to do that tomorrow night. I haven't decided yet when I'm going to do that. But yes, I'm probably just honestly going to, like, do shorter lives with, like, a fun live unboxing of stuff, just because it's a little bit, like, I feel like that's more my style rather than going through and doing long form reviews, unless it's like a rare figure like Artisan Anakin. I'm probably going to do a long form review on that one because I'll want to do that.
It's a classic right there waiting to happen.
Yeah. So I don't want to do, like, I'm not like this Attack of the Clones 3PO. I don't want to do a full on review of this figure. It's just not something that I want to do for every single figure. So yeah, I'm going to probably do another live unboxing as stuff kind of rolls in. Carlos, we should link up at some point and do one together. I'd love to do that.
Let's do it, bro. Let me know. Hey, I'm ready for tomorrow if you want to.
I'm getting Two-Face in, so we could do like a 3-way unboxing. Whatever.
We should do something. We'll see. I can keep you posted about tomorrow because I've now streamed 3 days in a row.
No, you're good, bro.
But I can keep you posted. Yeah, we should do something. We should link up and do something live unboxings.
Let's do it, man.
Yeah, I'm planning on doing that kind of whenever I get a new figure in. So I would love to link up with you guys and do something like that. And then I'm still doing the collector tour. Just did an episode yesterday with Reese, who's in the chat. Usually a lot of kind of like bounces around to people in the chat. A local friend of mine. So you can check that out on the channel. I call him the Maul Fiend because he loves Darth Maul. And then on Wednesdays, I'm on Graham the Jedi Knights Watch channel for Wolfpack Wednesdays. That's a lot of fun, a good stream. A lot of people that, come on your show are also in the chat there. So man, there's a lot going on. And Joey, and then I want to do a quick plug for Underground Figures, Joey, because you said it was cool. So I really appreciate you giving me the time. But and Zio is going to be getting a figure coming in from Underground Figures. You just got invoiced for the shipment for Electro, is that right?
Literally, we were just talking about it. I think
I was like,
an hour before he was like, you're gonna get the invoice pretty soon, and like, boom. So this leads me to confirm that Evil Sneaker is under. No, I'm kidding. So I got the invoice. So that's a future unboxing stream right there. We gotta link up for sure.
Yeah, so I was talking about, like, I don't usually buy a lot of stuff from Sideshow. A lot of the stuff I get from Underground Figures, who I'm partnered with. So it's really nice. They double box stuff. They're in Rhode Island, so West Coast might be a little bit different. You can always like reach out and see like, how much your shipping is going to be. But double box, it's 5% off like MSRP for what Sideshow price is. And then depending on where you live, you might not have to pay tax. And if you make an account and email them like, hey, I want to pre-order this figure, you don't have to pay an NRD. Like, I don't like people holding on to my money. So just want to do a quick plug for Underground Figures. You can go to undergroundfigures.net. Joey, thank you for letting me do that. I appreciate that, dude. But I want to throw that out there because they've been really good to me. And Carlos, I think you'll be happy too. I'm I know like a lot of people, pretty much people who've been getting stuff from them have been happy. So it's nice people to know.
I was going to get the Catwoman from them, but
Catwoman's still up.
But I had $90 in Sideshow rewards, so I was like,
it's hard to beat that. When you have Sideshow rewards like that, it's hard to beat. But I think Grand Inquisitor's still up. I'm pretty sure, and he's been waitlisted for a while. That's where I'm getting mine from. Grand Inquisitor. I've got a bunch of pre-orders from there.
I've always heard good things about them.
Yeah, some guys saying like Red Underground is a great dude. A lot of people know about him, but I like to spread the word because I feel like people would be happy if you buy from him. And you can always mention me if you have a question that I sent you there. So but thank you so much, Joey. I really obviously enjoyed being back on, man. It's good. I love to love to chat with you guys as always. Wish I could come on more often, but I really appreciate you. Giving me
appreciate you for coming in.
Yeah, man. Really happy to be on. So, and thanks for letting me talk so much.
I
appreciate you guys.
Now, to the freaking man of the hour right here.
Oh, thank you. I would like to thank you for the compliments about my collection, about the way I collect. Thank you for this opportunity to talk with you, to be with you here. My channel is it's less than a year that I have my channel, and next week probably, or this weekend, I will put a new video with Neil, and there are some other figures coming: Iron Man Mark III 2.0, Tobey Maguire, and other stuffs that I want to do beautiful actions in the box.
Can't wait to see the Spider-Man one. Yeah.
Thank you very much for this opportunity, and I love it be with you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, de nada, boba.
Yeah, man, we should we should link up, and I'll get you on an episode of the Collector Tour. I know we've been talking about it.
Right.
I'm about to raise my hand and say, can I vote for him to be on there?
Yeah. I've interviewed all you guys. I've interviewed all you guys, on the panel. So, but Ricardo, we can definitely link up, and I would love to have you on, man, for sure.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I love your show and the way you conduct it.
Yeah, thanks.
We need to see more of you. Love to see more of you.
Yeah.
What do I have going on the channel? You guys know Copper Drop every Thursday. I'm coming out with it. So I got the Mark IV, diecast Mark IV. I didn't know it had came out 5 years ago, and it was still factory sealed. And I was like, bro, and I got it for what, $380? I mean, I thought that was pretty
good price.
Yeah, factory sealed. And it did come a little. Some part of it was damaged. Y'all see that in the review. I got a fusion reactor review coming up as well. Who's that hot toy every Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Also, I do have a code for if you do find anything that you want on 1/6 kit. I do have a code for them. If you guys are on there, just Collector J. It'll give you $10 off. So I think that's pretty cool. Nothing really else. Just make sure y'all here for Copper Drop. We just love doing this, and it was pretty fun today. I'm glad we had a little bit of a different one today. So anyways, guys, make sure you subscribe to everyone you see here. Make sure you subscribe to Reversio, Reverse Boba Fettuccine, subscribe to Action in the Box, everybody. Evil Sneaker. And you know what? I am so surprised, Ricardo, that you do not have like over freaking 5,000 followers followers on Instagram. I don't know what the heck. You guys need to get those numbers up, man. It's crazy. But anyways, guys, it's been Collector Joey and some good friends here. We'll see you next week on the next Copper Drop. Go Rangers.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Let's see if I can get us out. All right, see y'all.
I love you.